personal security precautions to avoid becoming a victim of an attack.
Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we are back in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. This is my slightly modded series. Okay, so I took a day and I got my one mission done and I got some modding tested. And I just really wasn't quite happy with the way the video turned out, so we're gonna go back and just kind of feature those things again, and it'll be a little more concise for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to build a research desk from one of my mods. Now, I got a couple of these from earlier, but I'm just going to rebuild the whole thing for you. You need 20 wood and 4 glue and 25 of these wonderful sharp metal objects. Okay. Oh yes, if you'll see me grabbing things in weird ways or not quite hitting things right, I have a new mouse. It's one of these weird vertical mices mice that it's basically, I've got basically tennis elbow from working on the computer too much. And it's painful. It makes it really hard to do much these days. So I got this vertical mouse, and it helps. It's just not. It might take my arm a little while to heal, if at all. I don't know. Okay, so here's the research desk, and we have wood, nails, and glue, like I said, so we can do that. I earlier noticed that this was broken. There was this comma here, and the whole thing was not in quotation marks in the localization file, and therefore I had to fix that. So I did that as well. And there was a couple other issues. So yeah. Anyway, we did that. Fought a couple wandering hordes, so it's been pretty awesome. And oh yeah, I do need to show you an NPC that I made, but we can't have him around for too long because he's finished, but it's just not fair to have him in the game. But his physical form is finished, but his stats are not. Okay, so one of the things that I also did was I came back over to this motel, and I knocked out the wall that had been here, and I'm gonna put a door in here just so it's more like it's easier to not be seen. That's a very awkward sentence. Anyway, then I took the bottom of these stairs out and added that frame just so that I have time to escape or whatever if I need to. Now I still need to go outside of here and take the stairs out on the other section over there so that I can not have to worry about zombies coming through these walls to get me. Yeah, so that's a thing. So, anyway, with our research desk, we put it down like that. And now we can press E, and we can look through the different parts of it. These are all the schematics. So if you haven't ever seen what this is, it's basically you get these schematics. These are just in-game schematics you could buy or find, but now you can research them. So you need to make some notes. So you have to basically science it out, figure out how to build this thing. As you're writing notes down in pieces of paper, you eventually figure out how to do it. With 10 for now, at least in sort of the alpha, until beta goes, or sorry, till 7 Days to Die goes gold. I'll probably just do it this way. So the descriptions aren't really great, but they're okay. Now to get those notes, you need to end up making some of these experiments. All right. The one that I was working on was grilled meat, and so I took 20 odd meat and I made them into experiments earlier. So we're going to hopefully do some hunting and figure this out right now. Well, this episode. Because I have 5 that came from 4 experiments, made 5. But you have a chance of getting 0 to, I think it's 4 or 5 from a particular experiment. And it's all of these just kind of a gamble. Because, you know, sometimes things work out in science and sometimes they don't. So there you go. It's just another alternative way for you to do it. For some of the things, it's still a bit expensive, like developing like internal combustion engines with science is hard. But, you know, I might change that. I've said that a couple times already, though, so we'll see. I've got a script that kind of auto does this stuff, and it's takes a bit of time. Anyway, I'm just going on and on again. So yeah, we need to do that at some point. Those experiments are still a little bit broken. Because like it will make one of these, but then it pretty much instantaneously upgrades to the done one, and that's not quite right. So I still have to like a little bit more to tweak on there, but that's kind of just how it is. Okay, well, whilst it's nighttime, let's create my friend just real quick. This is somebody I've been working on. All right, so this is the thing that I made as an NPC. And there it is. So it's not done. I'm gonna just probably kill this guy. Yeah, I know, man. You have to be patient, dude. And so yeah, you can talk to it, but I'm gonna try to change some of these dialogue things. I just don't have the time yet to do it because I really wanted to make a whole process to get these things rather than the NPCs who are just walking around. So it's not going to cost a Duke. It's probably going to cost like a bio recognition, or like a recognition chip and or a command chip in some kind of combination. I have an idea of how I'm going to do it. So yeah, but that is something to look forward to eventually. Cancel. But if you hire him, he's sort of just average at fighting, but I will probably upgrade him to be kind of maybe a little bit better than a white, because kind of assume that he's probably kind of like a white, but he's been at least armored up, probably enhanced to other ways. But at any rate, we got to get rid of this guy, so let's do that. Can't have him around finishing people off, so we're gonna do that. Boom, get that out of here. Okay, so next is we need a trader quest. That's a pig. Perfect. The zombies have come through here so many times now. Yeah. Bone knife. And start skinning them. So, one of the other things I've started to do is to work on the trader, and I've been working on it since the last time I talked about it. I have made it so the teleportation should turn off, though now I don't know. It should work. Yeah, I tested it earlier. So even right now, we should be able to walk up to our trader and not be teleported away, even though it's not like 6 or 7. He hasn't officially opened. Right? And the other thing I did was Oh, you son of a game. What? Okay, well, in my testing, it worked. In that this place, the other ones, I think I was at a Trader Jen's, and that one and another one were totally, it was possible to like destroy them. So I know it works. I just think maybe it's because this is not a brand new game. The trader protection might be on, or maybe it's one of the POIs I need to continue to edit. Ugh, that's frustrating because it was working. At any rate, So anyways, I got that working through going into the Core mod, and there's 2 different trader values you need to tweak to. It's like trader is vulnerable.
Hello, stranger.
Sorry, Bob. I'd make you vulnerable. You feel emotionally vulnerable, man. And the POI as vulnerable. So both of those have to be enabled. And maybe something else. Or maybe you need to start a brand new game, because this is not vulnerable. I think it's probably this guy's occult issues, problems, powers. Look at his eyes. Yeah, so anyway, I'll fix this yet again, but hey man, do you have any jobs? I need some food. Let's do a fetch.
Just the task for you. Well, alrighty then. Let's get the ball rolling.
Let's do it. So right now, oh shice. They should be entirely, you know, threatening him, but they're not, so it's okay. All right, so some of the other things that are on, if you have not caught an episode yet, is that I have the different settings from the core mod on, so that they have different. They have random walks, walk types, and they have different sizes. Dang, my stamina. Well, I've got a horde base right here, ready to go. And the spear actually works interestingly well across a ditch like this. So, try to do your stupid on the ground attack now, bud. Ow! Behind, whatever. Ouch! Succeed. Alright. Let's take these guys out. No one got over. Good. I'm getting really hungry. I do have food around though, and that's sort of one of the issues with like doing research on some things, is you lose out on some of your current stats for stuff. Now, I also made, removed in the last episode. Oh, so slow with this mouse. The health bars on the top, so those are gone. You, sir, are just... I'm done with you. Yeah, so I don't actually know how many hit points these guys have. And it also doesn't show how much experience points they have. So I don't know when they're dead. And I put in guppies, random getter upper, so that I don't know if, unless their heads explode, which, like, if they're dead or not, right? So I just have no idea. Though right now they seem to all be dying pretty quick. I suspect maybe I might have yet another mod that I've been working on in here, but that's for another time once I get the get it sorted out. Okay, we have a mission. We gotta go do that. We should get some food first. Yeah, I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty. So one of the other reasons to do quests now is because, I mean, despite the fact that that particular trader is still not vulnerable, I want it to be that way. And then, but I've been told by Spheri that there are possibilities of there being bugs because of it. So I suspect there's going to be problems. And I just want to test this out. So, this place is always crazy fun. Kinda. Okay. Oh. I think There's a dog involved. Am I not right? I might not be right. Now there's birds involved. Up there, usually. Well, let's clear out those guys. And we're gonna take that, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're stuck over there. I've also been playing a bit of Dying Light, finally. And, man, I really miss... Whoa, hi. I'll just show you over here. I really miss the fact that you can look at a ledge, jump, and hold the shift, or the space key, and just climb up on things. Oh, man, it's so good. I mean, you know, I would probably tweak it a little bit, but, you know, it's nice. I like it. Anyway... We are gonna end up really filled up with stuff here. That mod's not working yet. Okay. Workbench schematics. Nope, just copper spool. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, spikes. And I want that, thank you. Spikes. I have a mod from back in the day about reloading the old spikes from the game. And it is kind of working and kind of not working. I've got to figure out the... basically, there's the log spikes that used to be in the game aren't working. They're not showing up in creative menu even, which is weird because they don't throw any errors. I just haven't had the time to really look at it, so yoink. Now I don't think any smart human would actually go down there. It just seems sort of silly. Oh, that's a nice one. Use you. And yes, I do have to tweak the amount of food things going. Like coming out of various things like that, because it's kind of ridiculous. We're just gonna try to go in one of the front doors or something here. There we go. But yeah, eventually I will get that done. It's just I try to only spend a little bit of time on each thing every day these days, because I want my coding of my game to take a much higher priority than it has been. Over there. Okay. Well, I want to go in here anyway, so. But I like having a way out if I need one. There's a lot of zombies in here sometimes. Alright, fantastic. And we have something back there too. Cool. So, get the club out. There's usually some guy back there. Nice food. We are going to be like loaded up with stuff by the time this is over. Especially with food. One of the mods that I did want to also eventually add, and I kind of started it back in Alpha 18, was like taking these motors and stuff and building cars and stuff out of them. Though I think that the car mods do somewhat similar things these days. And I have been actually thinking about installing both the Budaba one and the Ragsy one. But I do also want to get my Quadra VTEC back in the game. It's going to take a bit of time. One of these days that'll be the priority thing that I'm working on for mods. At the moment I kind of feel like I'm doing a lot of the things that are kind of just easy-ish, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's drop off. Yeah, I still need to install the Guppy one for moving stuff around. We're just gonna throw a bunch of useless things in here. We're gonna scrap that down. No. That is scrapped already. I don't know, we'll use this food. Oh yeah, we have some points that we really need to spend. Because it would really, really help. Scrap you. Let's throw some of these lights in there like that. I could probably sell those, is the thing. We're gonna be so encumbered from this whole thing. Okay, going forward. Hey, that's an upgrade. Scrap. I'm just gonna scrap that one. Because I don't have anything that makes it so that when they're destroyed, they're done. So. And this is what the spear is for. Because otherwise, you get those little ankle grabbers, and then you just... That sucks. Ugh, I hate searching these. Nope. Never mind. Nope. Ah, boom. Okay. I used all of my lockpicks yesterday in the fetch quest I did then, so I have 0 things. I didn't even get into the friggin' thing. It's so annoying. Okay, we're scrapping you. I'm gonna scrap this. And yeah, that'll be okay. 3 is not too bad for encumbrance. We're gonna grab like that. There'll be a bunch of scientists back here. Acid. Acid is yummy. Not really yummy, don't ever eat it, but unless it's like a yummy, delicious citric acid. That's very low molarity. Come on. You can do it. Come on through. There. Whoa. Okay. Good. Okay, let's just finish searching this area up, and then that will be that. Yoinkity yoinkity. Search the garbage can. Covered. Garbage. Okay, could smash some of these things. I know there are things behind them, but I don't know. Come on, search. Ooh, hello. Repair. And where? Oh, I have a level 5. Oh, well then, repair that one actually. I'm gonna scrap you and wear this one again. There we go. No, we're actually just gonna scrap that one. I got no other reason to keep it. Okay. What do we got? One of the other mods that I want to do, because I want to make a harder mod that's a little more drawn out, is reduce some of the ammo. And so I'm going to make a modlet for that. And we'll see how that plays. And, you know, I'll try to make it sure that people know that once this mod is fully released, that they can just, you know, take that out if they really, really hate it. But okay, good. Good enough. Oh, man, I'm so slow. And more junk. Let's scrap that and take you. And run. Oh, there's more. Okay, let's get rid of that and this will take. Yes, good. And yeah, now it's basically just a matter of picking your priority. Crap. Use. Drop, drop, drop. Scrap. Decide quickly, man. 12. That's still way too much. No time to think much. Kinda wanted those shades. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. That's enough. See how bad my aim is there? Totally like not on his face when I'm trying to aim this thing. Just because I am just gotta get this mouse dialed in. Gotta get my whole like motor memory system. Crap! Oh man, the worst. Okay, I'm gonna go try to get that. Well, I'll cut back in a moment, unless something crazy happens. Okay, so we're about here. Might just have to end up marking its location or putting a chest down. I don't know. It's not ideal. So, where is it? That it there behind the tree? Ugh. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Taunting me. Okay, let's find out what we got. Ooh, I'm gonna be happy with that once I actually look inside. Okay, I will meet you guys back at the traders. One of the other things I forgot to mention was that I put back in the Kane's press E to pick up button. So like you can now, you don't have to like do anything to pick up things like this with a weapon or anything. You can just press E, boom, just like it used to be back in the good old days. So I think cotton as well. Yep, cotton. Oh, it gets a little bit laggy at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. There's some kind of load issue on some of these frames. There's a lot going on now in the game, and I don't always know. That's sort of one of the issues when you start getting stuff from other people, is you don't always know what it does. You just have to hope that they do the right thing, and most of these guys do. So it's just that it kind of can become complex. The game is very crazily complex. Okay, back at the traders. Okay, I dropped some stuff off, and now we are gonna okay. Weird. Don't know why it's saying the trader is right there, but that's alright. Don't know if she's dead or not, but that's okay. We'll just let her be. Okay.
You did it.
Yeah.
Good job, traveler.
Thanks, man. Vehicle off-road. Yeah, sure. Let's get that guy. It's a little bit less that we need to do. I was thinking that I might try to play this like without going into the intelligence one at all. Might take a long time though, but I think if we stick to our research for the very specific things, we can kind of get it done. Let's see your inventory. I was thinking I would sell this guy and this guy and this guy because I have a better wrench. So yeah, that's all good. There isn't really anything I need per se. Oh, a baseball bat would be nice, but I'm only really starting to get a little bit of money at this stage. So, what do we got over here? Some yummy things. But nothing that's amazing. What is this one? This is the... Yeah. This one's good, but you have to have money on you, which is... you know.
Thank you, survivor. Check back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
So sweet. Okay, next we are gonna buy something with our skills that we have. I've got 4 friggin' points now. So generally what I'll do is I'll buy more of some of these guys and these guys. This is kind of just my go-to thing, but this one would be great. We're gonna need to get to level 5 of this, so you know, do one or the other. 1, 2, and that, because ugh, it's so painful dealing with that. Now, not getting knocked out is also friggin' amazing, but also living off the land is good, because then we can start to do basically farming. So it's another great one. There's so many good ones. So yeah, we're gonna do that and craft level 3 fishing rods. That is one of Talric's things that he added, which is great. I was watching some of the stuff from Talric today. Guppycur was playing it. This new mod looks frickin' amazing. It's just like, it's kind of a little like RPG questing mod. And yeah, it's starting to look pretty solid, and like it's got like good polish on it and stuff. So some tweaks needed, but yeah, overall, like, man, make sure you keep an eye on Talric because he's got some awesome things. Okay, and then we're gonna do, oh yeah, we're gonna open our present. Present! Well, we already got one of those. Those are nice. And well, I guess we'll have a flaming wooden thing. Cause why not? What could go wrong? Okay. Though the weighted head mod is probably the most awesome one here. Yeah, I can't go in there. I think what I would do is this for now, because for me, this is the better way to go. Though the ability to not have to worry about damage so much is also good. Oh yes, and we should use this. So now we know how to do that. And I don't know, I'm just gonna throw these are my new dumping boxes. I just throw crap in here while we're recording, and I'll sort this stuff out later. It's also nice, you know, if you have some people who are like just not organizers and some who are, then they can like go through these and organize things for everybody. I don't know. Some people are they really like doing that stuff, or they just really hate having things unorganized. Either one is sort of needed. I think I left the food that I need inside there, so yeah, and the paper as well. Looks like it. Great. Let's do some science. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. Like I said, there's still a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done. Every alpha brings its own challenges to modding, and this is just one of them. We're going to take those and these, and maybe we'll take the gun too, because it's not really needed, but we can do this experiment here. And I've got lots of chips and stuff, so we'll do 4 more. And then that leaves us with a couple more things to do. Some of the things I did here was I took out the TV and the speakers as well. And I was hoping to make a thing to go up onto the roof with this, but well, I don't know why. I should probably just destroy this thing here. Yeah, so that I can, I don't know, get to a second floor. I know some of the spots have holes in them, but I gotta find out where that is and why this is not one of them. Yeah, like this one here has a totally big opening for this kind of stuff. But it's just totally fake and fabricated. Like, there's no hollow spots in this roof at all. So, okay, let's grab these guys out. It's weird. I gotta figure out the window that comes up because it's missing an inventory thing. I don't know what's up with that, so I'll have to investigate that. I only noticed it today after I got all this other stuff working. Anyway, we're gonna go outside for this because we're not. Now I have been thinking about changing this to something to do in the fire pit, but right now you put them out, and in fact these ones go so quick which they're not supposed to do, that they're already done. What's supposed to happen is it's supposed to go to just an undone state. I don't know what I called it, but basically it then takes a certain amount of time, and after that time is like during that time you can pick it up and run, right? Because like I kind of want it to be a little bit fair. Like maybe you're doing these experiments just out on the road or something, and boom, you can put it down, and if you need to bring it with you, you can pick it back up and go. Even if you were doing a crazy experiment measuring the fabric of gravitational, like space-time on with like gravitational waves and stuff, but yeah, right now there's something of an issue where they just automatically go to the done state, and I gotta double check what's going on there. At any rate, the next stage is to search. A failed experiment. Hey, we got something there. Now remember, we need 10 of these to do this. 8. It's possible to get enough on this last one, but it's also possible we don't get anything. And this is the gamble you take, but it's you know, it's an investment in your future. If you do manage to get it, then you have unlocked whatever schematic it is you're working on. But you do lose some of the resources, which is a bit of an issue. And 1. As long as this next one's not a total dud, we can get 1 or 2 or 3, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Go. 1. Yay. Okay, awesome. So now, with your notes, which I wish were showing up here, you would go grilled meat recipe, because you've done a bunch of experimenting with cooking, and then you craft up a note. Boom. Or, well, a schematic from your notes. It's like you kind of just assemble all those ideas and lessons learned. And then you have a schematic. And then I believe you can do it now, right? Grilled meat. Unlocked, I think. Pretty sure. One of the things that someone else did for me kind of this time was there was a mod that I did simultaneously with the research mod, but he separated his out, and I haven't reintegrated it back into this one yet, because it usually comes with my progression system, but it's usually the ability to see all the schematics you actually have. It's very similar to how this works, but it's all the schematics. So I actually don't know if I have it or not, but it should work. Should be fine. But yeah, so in theory, that is how you can research, you know, even schematics for like the gyrocopter and stuff, right? You just need to spend the resources to figure it out, and that'll be good. Okay, so the other things, there's 2 other things I wanted to mention yet. Dang. Whoa! No! No, no, no! Well, that is just no good. Oh, dang. Okay. I don't know why there's a whole host of them in there. Yeah, not a problem. I can deal with random zombies. Dogs, I hate though. Hates them so. The wheel mouse is also different on this mouse. It feels strange to scroll on it. I've had my other mouse for basically the whole time I've had this channel. So, but this one is just different. Okay, the reason I came over here was to say that I need to take out these stairs as well. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. They are just wood. That way, like I said, nobody can dig through these walls and get me. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is I'm a little bit uncertain what's going to happen. I've said a couple times now, I'm like, oh, things are going to get back to normal. and I'll be able to produce more videos. But it seems like the universe has it out for me in this channel sometimes. Basically, every time I think that, it just throws something at me. So at the moment, it's a couple weeks ago, my mom broke her leg pretty high up in a number of places, and that sucked. But I didn't have to go anywhere. This time, she has some blood clots and is in the hospital, so I don't know what the fate of things will be. She did manage to get through a surgery to remove them. So anyways, that's stressing me out, and I don't know if I'm going to be here next week or not. It's kind of up in the air. So anyway, I know people say, you know, family first and all, and content later. There's a horde coming in somewhere. But yeah, I just want you guys to know what's going on. So before that, it was just, we were homesick for like 5 weeks with the kids during the holidays, and it was just a lot of childcare. Anyways, and so maybe things will get back to normal, but I have no idea. Okay, anyway guys, if you did enjoy this, hit that like button. If you know anybody who also might like it or might be interested in the mods, share with them. It helps the channel out a lot if this is shared. And I want to say thank you to my patrons. They do help motivate me to keep on going. And one day I dream of kind of being semi-self-sufficient with this, being able to be free to create content for both you and I. And so I think that would be good. There's one zombie. It's definitely not a wandering horde. Yeah, and I also want to thank you guys, even just for watching, because like, it's awesome. We wouldn't have this channel if it wasn't for you. If you weren't watching, there's no point in doing this, right? I can just play by my own. So yeah, with that said, thanks guys. And yeah, if you want to see more of this mod, if you've never been to the channel, or you know, other things that I'm up to, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.